It's been too long.
Darryl, we miss you so much.
If only the listeners knew what we talk about before you click the live button.
Oh, yeah.
Poor
Ladies and
Darryl.
gentlemen, DarrylW4 on the show.
Mm.
We love him so. We love him so.
It's good to be back.
It's always. Is this your what year? Have you been doing this since we rebooted? Have you been on every year since we rebooted? I think you
I
have.
think so.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but I'm
You're out of
pretty
the
sure.
basement.
What?
He's out of the basement.
Who?
Or whatever his tech room.
No.
Me?
That's
No,
his-
this
his
is our
right?
dining room that we use
Yeah.
as the studio for the YouTube channel.
Oh.
Chad, don't you actually watch R&DW Adventures? I do, and that's exactly where he is, where they do their unboxing different things, they do their food reviews.
I probably should.
Busted. Just
But,
busted.
but
Chad,
I'm busted.
It's not a studio. Did you tear apart the studio, Darryl?
Unfortunately, it's right now kind of the everything is in shambles room.
Oh,
But the plan is we're going to take the studio, rebuild it as our actual YouTube studio.
Oh, I liked your studio. You had a good studio. It was
Yeah.
actually nice.
Yeah.
But it's only for two people doing audio. And I had that
Right.
giant mixer
Yes.
that's completely unusable for almost anything except for big shows.
Right. Because we did a What's Up Internet from there, live from there. Remember that?
Yep.
Years ago. Oh my God, 100 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Literally with Mark in England on the phone.
Uh-huh.
God, it was so long ago.
But the rig that I had was set up for doing Cashers of the Round Table. Remember that show?
Oh my God. Cash was a holy mackerel.
We had 8
Wow.
channels
I was on
of
that show.
audio coming in with 6 different mix minuses.
That's a nightmare. It was a night. Yeah, that's a cluster.
Mhm.
Chad,
But,
were you on
you know,
that show? Did you
that's
ever
why I
make it
have that
on-
board.
on that? Oh, Chad
No,
was-
that show got retired quick.
Yeah, me and Walt were on it once or twice. I
Sure.
think, with Walt. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but
That's
it was
why I
like,
got retired, Scott. Just saying.
Yeah, I think
no, it was like
that
2
happened
years.
a little before I started.
Did it? You
no,
might be
no,
right. You
yeah.
might be right. Darryl, what was the other one? Remember you had me and Walt on Geo Gearheads, and we just ripped that show. Just ripped it apart. Remember that?
we had
Oh,
you
with
guys
the
on
shittens.
Geo
Remember the
Gearheads.
shittens? The mittens? The poop mittens?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? Oh, God damn, that was funny.
But yeah, we had all
Oh.
kinds of shows going for a while. But
Yeah.
there was a point
Go
on
with
which 4 regular podcasts I was involved.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Then you dragged
Yeah.
me into this nightmare. Thanks,
Yep.
Darryl. Thanks, Darryl.
Yeah, I can only send my condolences so much, Scott.
Darryl's the one who pulled me on the show, guys. It's all his fault. All
Uh-huh.
his fault. It is.
Well, we had you on a few different shows too.
I know, but like I've been on
But
this
this
show.
one stuck.
Darryl, this one like 13 years. I've been on this show.
Jeez.
I
It's
know.
It's
It's ridiculous.
I had to give up
retire.
after 11.
I need to retire.
Mhm.
All right. Guys, Darryl's on the show. No phones tonight. Sorry.
Nope.
We are just talking about the year in review. So hey, if you've done something cool this year, whether it be a milestone or whatever, put it in the chat. We want to celebrate it. But this is what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through the year, geocaching year that we've had and everything that's happened. Yes or no's. Did you do it? Did you attend it? Did you enjoy it? We're gonna chat about it. So here we go. Everybody ready? We all good?
Yep.
All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1.
You wanna know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. But come on, take a chance now. Go, geocache, geocache. And if you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. Uncover the stash on the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everyone. It's Wednesday. It's 8:30, which means it's once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is Scott Burks. Please welcome our co-host down under, See My Shell.
G'day, Scott.
And please welcome to my virtual left, my other co-host, Chaz 427.
Howdy, y'all. It's that time again, so sit back, relax, and let's look back at 2024.
That's right, guys. Tonight's episode is 844, recorded live on December 18th, 2024. And it is the 2024 Geocaching Year in Review. Phone lines are open. Skip. Nope. Well, the phone lines are not open. I'm sorry about that, guys. I didn't cross it out in the show notes. Phone lines are not open tonight, guys. There's really no reason to call in. We're just giving you the year in review. Again, all you listeners who are watching live, if you have a good, really cool thing, put it in the chat. We'll be happy to announce it and talk about it. Before we get to the show, we do have Darryl. Darryl on the show. DarrylW4 on the show. Hi, Darryl.
Hello, good to
You're
be
my
back.
favorite. You're my favorite person, Darryl. You know that, right? You know I love you. I adore
At
you.
least when it comes to the year-end reviews, yes, I know.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
your
my.
favorite person.
I swear to God, you're in my top 10 favorite people on this planet. Walking this earth, you're in my top 10. I love
Well,
you.
thank you.
adore
I appreciate that.
adore
But I
you. 'Cause you
can't
know-
believe it's been 3 years now since I retired from podcasting,
I
and
can't
this
believe-
is
Wow.
the only podcast I come back and do.
And I appreciate you.
Oh.
You've been here. I think we were talking about off air, guys. I think you have come back since we rebooted the show in 2018. You've done this every year. The year in review, you've always been here. Pretty sure
I'm
you've always been here.
pretty sure that is the case, and I think I've been on Geocaching podcast at least once a year, every year since it started.
Wow, that's
Oh,
insane.
wow.
That's insane. Well, it's good to have you, buddy. I miss you.
Hey, it is so good to be back.
I miss giving you crap because there's no one I enjoy giving crap to more than DarrylW4 ever. He's
It's
the
good
king
to
of
have
it.
a purpose.
And he just takes it. It's amazing. It's genius. We
Hey,
miss you, Darryl. I love you.
I think I'm a pretty good stand-in for taking the front.
At least he doesn't have a funny accent. I'll say that as well. Like, he's got the normal accent for it. You don't get crap for the accent like I do.
So yes, we appreciate you, Joe. We appreciate your nerddom and everything. You're the best. We adore you. So good to have you back, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Before we get to the show, guys, we got to talk about Patreon. Guys, costs a lot of money to make this show work. I promise. I swear to God, it does. And we can really use your help. There's two ways you can help us out. First, if you don't want to join Patreon, you go to PayPal. That's paypal.me/the Geocaching Podcast. You make a one-time donation. Don't care what it is. Go straight to the bills. And guess what, guys? Our one patron, I'm not going to say who it is because I don't know if they want me to. Every year they give us a holiday gift of good money. And today was no exception. So you know who you are out there. We appreciate you and we thank you for your holiday gift. It will go straight to the bills, just like you asked, and we appreciate you. Other than that, if you don't want to do the one-time donation, you join Patreon, guys.
Ooh,
Patreon, Chad, Patreon.
Get anything with that, especially tomorrow night?
You do. Thanks for asking. You get extra audio, extra video, only available to our Patreon members. You get stickers and coins and Patex and pins. You get the tomorrow night's patron only giveaway show where we just give crap away. Guys, I literally have a box. It's sitting right here. It's right here. That's right. 85 bags I have of just swag and crap.
I wonder how many bison tubes are in there that were underneath lampposts
There are
in the last
bison
20
tubes
in
in
the
there.
last 12
Oh.
months.
I drove around my hometown and I took all the and they're in the bag. So guys, Patreon, it's much better to be a patron. You appreciate it. You're helping the show. You're helping us. Much like, hey guys, Lemony Dogs out of Northwest England, UK, platinum member, platinum, knuckled up to the bar and said, let me help you out. Seeker 013 out of East Windsor, Connecticut, gold star patron. They all
Nice.
want the free stuff. That's my guess. Although, you know what I love? No, I love them both a little more. They both did years. I love that when they go the full year.
The full
They did
year.
both did the full year in one shot.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Canadian postal strike is over.
It is?
It is.
Oh, I did not know that.
As of
I didn't catch
yesterday.
that. Oh, good. So we could send it out to our Canadian listeners.
Yeah,
now? Oh, thank
that's
goodness.
right.
All right. All right. So anyone who's a Canadian listener and you're a patron, you wanted guys tomorrow. Guys, I'd say around 8-ish Chicago time, Central Standard. Watch maybe like 8:15-ish. Last night or yesterday, I'm sorry, today, I got a thing saying, hey, tomorrow night at between 8 and 8:30, there's a Teams video for baseball. I'm like, of course there is. I like a Microsoft Teams. So I've got my ex-wife watching it. I might sneak in there, but I know I've got this show to do, and this is important because this is the patron only show. and I know we got to do that. So,
T-
guys,
tell them to hit the record link on the team's video, and
I know I got. Oh, good idea. I'll tell my ex-wife to do that. So yeah, guys, you want to help us out? You join Patreon. It would really help us out. We'd really appreciate it, and you get a lot of extra audio and extra video. I got video coming. I got video coming this Saturday. I got video coming this Saturday. Yeah. So guys, you want to help us out? You can. You go to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
tonight's show is brought to you by Cachly. Cachly is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachly has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at cachly.com. That's CACHLY.com.
Tonight, we're also sponsored by Logwork. Logwork are the creators of the fantastic logbook, made with genuine Right in the Rain paper. The logbook designed for the micro containers in the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather go cache and do cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. That's LOGWERK.com.
Yeah, it's also brought to you by FDF Geocacher Magazine. FDF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FDF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com. That's ftfgeocacher, one word.com.
And by the Max Suds Body Company. Max Suds Body Company make handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Be Gone soap, itch spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for outdoor enthusiasts like geocachers. At Max Suds Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at maxsudsbody.com. That's MACSUDSBODY.com.
You know, I got a great email this week from a listener. I'm not going to say who it is. And they're like, what's a H-bomb? They're like, maybe I missed it. What's a H-bomb? I'm like, you see, you got the t-shirt. What's a H-bomb?
It's me. It's the way the rest of the world say the letter H.
I said the H-bomb is when somebody says H and I do this. That's a H-bomb.
I was at a holiday party last Thursday, and a colleague of mine from Singapore, which they tend to speak more for like the England, UK dialect, and said H, H, and I said, it's like dropping the bombs, and he looked at me like I was crazy.
Yeah,
it's
not just England, Chad, either. It's the rest of the world versus the USA. Like
I was saying, it is the UK. Well, I mean, the H's and Z's are pretty much everyone that was a former colony.
Exactly.
Or deep dive in H. Look at that.
I know already. Mind you, Scott, maybe we got the actual the UK patron now because of the H bomb. There's a possibility.
It could be. I don't know.
Anyway,
and by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching sells utility items for geocaching. Our items are made in the USA, and we always provide free shipping. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL geocaching.com.
And by Art and Crafted. Art and Crafted creates unique geocaching themed tees and custom designs for you or your geocaching group, with adult sizes ranging from small to 5XL. If you have an idea for a shirt design and cannot find it, then you've gone to the right place. Give them the opportunity to show you how they can enhance your caching experience with your own custom design. Visit them now at artandcrafted.com. That's ARTEDCRAFTED.com.
And by pattags.com for all your swag and pat tag needs. Visit our website to get creative help, to trade or log tags, or to purchase your own personalized pat tags. With over 50,000 tags to collect, pattags.com is everything you need to start your pat tag obsession. Visit them at pattags.com. That's PATHTAGS.com.
And by GeoGo. Go caching with GeoGo, the geocaching app for Android that includes a Where-Go player, trackable scanner, companion watch app, county finds database. If you're an advanced geocacher, GeoGo helps with powerful features like nearby cache notifications, optimized routes, offline mode, bulk TB logging, and much more. Learn more by visiting them at geogo.com. That's GEOOH-GO.com.
And finally, by Cashcraft. Cashcraft creates handmade devious geocaches, including their new Geocacher 12-day advent calendar. This gift box contains 12 numbered gift bags to count down the holiday season with a variety of their handmade geocaches, geocoins, and path tag displays, plus unique geocaching swag. Order yours now. Quantities are limited. Visit them now at Cashcraft NJ. That's CACHECRAFTNJ.com. Now, Scott, before we move on,
Yes.
Mike is in the chat today as well. And Mike was the winner of last month's photo comp. He received his item. He got a really, really cool path tag photo frame display.
Oh, nice.
And absolutely loves it. So well done to Mike. And don't forget, people, in the actual GC podcast Facebook group, you can go there and have a look and either upload your photo for this month or like the one that you like the most and vote for
Yes.
it. So
It's still,
yeah,
you can still
ongoing.
upload it. You can it's still going. It
It's
goes
still
every
going.
month. What is it?
Every
It's
month.
on Facebook. It's just the Geocaching
Yeah.
podcast group. on
The
Facebook.
Geocaching podcast on Facebook. Make sure you
Yes.
follow the podcast itself and have a look at the photo comp. It's on
Yeah.
there. It's
Oh,
nice and bright. And vote if you don't have a photo, or put a photo up yourself.
Good
So,
one.
yeah.
There you go. But I think this month's is holiday, right? Holiday themed, right?
Yes, holiday themed. Any sort of holiday.
I looked. I had none. All I had was me giving the finger to Santa. That's
Yeah.
the only picture I had.
Oh,
That's it. That's it.
That doesn't surprise me,
Can't
Scott.
put that- I can't put that up. Can't put that up. All right. All right. And as always, guys, you can find links to our sponsors on our website or
or in our show notes.
in our show notes. Thank you, Chadley. Guys, a little bit of news here before we get to the show. What we do, it's a long show tonight because it's busy year. The 2025 ET Turkey Run, guys. We talked about it this week. It's still over. It's a little under a year away. Guys, shoot us an email if you want to be in attendance. If you have any kind of interest, zero commitment at this time, just add your name to the list if you want to. It's the geocachingpodcast@gmail.com. Guys, we are up to 30 participants. 30.
Big
Nice.
vehicles.
30. That's 8 cars.
Yeah.
8 cars.
Yeah.
Daryl, 8 cars. Come on,
That's
you barely have to get
So-
out, Daryl.
That's
You
five-
barely
far.
have to get out.
That's
So far, it's
500 fines per car.
Yeah.
How many per car is it?
500.
500 fines per car.
And then log 4,000. 4,000 fine.
Daryl, you barely got to get out the car, man.
Hey,
Come on.
thank goodness for the field notes.
Come on, Daryl. You don't want to join us, Daryl? It's Thanksgiving.
Oh, I want to join. I don't think I'm
Ye-
going to be able to, but
You don't have to get in and out of the car either. If you get yourself in a car where you're the navigator or the driver, then
Right.
you're
All you do
navigating
is
or
drive.
driving.
You tell
Zero effort.
dude, you be a
Zero.
man and to tell your wife you're going. All you need to
oh,
do-
she's going to want to come too if we do it.
she can come along.
You be a man and say, Renee, please.
Be like Chad and be a
come
man
up.
and demand your wife. Say, I'm going. You deep fried a turkey. I'm going.
I didn't quite do it that way, but I managed to get the approval,
Oh, you did.
the laugh factor. So
There you go.
He got the.
Did-
That's
Did
No,
you
that's
turn
a
around, Chad, and say, like,
important
I have Thanksgiving every year with family. Now it's the time for the friends component. See, the friends giving. You see, that's what you got to. That's the focus. If you're out there thinking about it as well, Scott, let's just say this: if you're out there thinking about it, you're like, oh, I've got a tough partner in life, and they're not going to let me go the friends giving tact. I'll say that now. Go the friends giving tact rather than the family side. So it does help. Anyway,
it's like we've done this
Although,
for
that
24
being said, she
consecutive
said yes.
years. We need a break.
Yeah.
Why are we like hounding him? She said yes. We should be happy she said yes. Anyway, so we got 30 participants, guys. 30. We're up to like 8 cars now. So you want to join the fun? You want to join this fun? It's going to be a fantastic long weekend in Las Vegas. Well, a little outside of Las Vegas, but in Vegas, in Nevada, in November, which is beautiful. I literally just hiked it. I literally hiked there in November, and it was freaking gorgeous. So, guys, you want to do
How
it?
was the weather?
Yeah, the weather was mid 60s. Perfect. Perfect. Nice. It was I had like a Baja on, and I didn't sweat at all. And I was not hot. I was not cold. I was perfect. I was wearing hiking pants with a Baja. Perfect.
Nice.
And If you're the driver or the navigator, then you've always got the air conditioning on hot or cold at the exact temperature that you need.
Yep. Anyway, okay. So, guys, you want to be added to the list? Go to the geocaching podcast at gmail.com and throw your name on the list. No, it's again zero commitment at this time. We're just trying to gauge how many people are interested in this. That's all. Okay. That being said, we are now moving on. We have no emails because I already said the email during for everybody who's listening to this at work and you fast forwarded through our stuff through our sponsors. Guess what? You missed a whole email conversation. Well done. Go back and listen to it. And it was funny and you missed it. That's why you don't fast forward to that stuff. Okay. So, guys, the 2024 year in review geocaching. We're starting with January. Everybody remember January? God, it seems like a long time ago, doesn't it? It's been a long year, guys. First up, greetings from 2024 souvenir. I got it. Darryl.
I got it.
Craig.
Yes.
Jazz.
Yes.
Nice. The 2024 hider souvenir. Did everybody hide one this year? I did.
I did.
I did.
I didn't do it in January, but I had one and I got the souvenir.
It counts. It's a January
it
souvenir.
counts.
In March.
January souvenir. It counts. It's all
It
right.
counts. It counts.
All right. Craig, what'd you hide? What'd you hide?
An Earth cache. Earth cache. for
Oh,
me.
nice. You had an Earth cache.
Yeah, Earth cache in Northern Ireland,
Oh,
of all places. Yeah, I know, right?
Chad, what'd you hide?
I think it might have been my virtual that I earned this on.
Oh, nice. DarrylW4. You hid one, Darryl.
Well, I did the events.
That's
So,
not a
Oh,
hider
it's the
souvenir.
same. Yeah, it's the same.
that didn't do. Oh, you know what? I think I actually got it for a lamp skirt hide outside of the event.
Well done, Darryl.
I was doing 3D printed themed caches. So it was a peep under a lamp skirt. For
Oh,
Easter.
it's adorable. A peep?
There's on Thingiverse, you can grab a Peeps geocache container.
That's adorable.
Nice.
For me, I honestly have zero idea what it was, but I know I did. I got the souvenir. I just can't remember what I hid. I honestly don't remember.
Yeah. Thingiverse is the place.
I'm sure it was in the
for
woods.
3D printing.
We moved to February, guys. February, we do. The Leap Day souvenir. Yes, I got it. Darryl, to you.
I did not. Probably the first leap year
Daryl.
in years that
Daryl.
I've actually missed.
Daryl.
How do you miss a leap year? What were you doing, Darryl? You know that you should.
That's a good question because I can't honestly remember what I was doing.
On February 29th, you can't remember what you were doing.
No,
I'll tell you what you weren't
I'm
doing. You
sure
weren't
I
casting.
had something go
weren't caching.
catastrophically wrong at work.
To not grab a cache, to not grab a geocache.
Yep.
Craig, to you.
Yes, of course I did.
Of course you did. Chad, to you.
Of course, I have not missed a leap day since I started caching.
Neither have I. I haven't missed leap day since I started caching. Yeah. Darryl, I'm gonna give you one more chance. Still no?
Nope. Yeah, I wish.
Okay. Sorry, Darryl. We go to Yuma. The Yuma Mega in Arizona was in February. Anybody go to the Yuma Mega?
No.
No. See,
No.
Michelle, you're a nomad. Why didn't you go to the Yuma Mega?
It's too early. It was too early for me.
Too early.
Yeah, too early. I wasn't at that location at that time. I went to the Yuma 2 years prior.
Oh, did you?
With Josh. Yeah, I went there 2
I heard
years
it's great.
prior. With
I heard it's a
Josh.
great mega. I heard.
Oh, it's you know it's really relaxed. It's calm. It's just like you turn up and you sign the logbook and then you go out and find some caches and stuff. It's not really a typical mega per se. Like there's lots of things. It's just a normal caching trip. That's pretty much what I found.
So it's like an event that happens to be a mega.
Yeah, exactly. That a lot of people turn up for. Exactly. But there are quality caches around Yuma, like high-end quality caches around Yuma. Oh, yeah.
And
Absolutely.
the Arizona State Star is not too far away from it.
Mhm,
Oh, really? Have you gotten
exactly.
that, Chadley?
What's that?
Have you gotten the Arizona State Star?
No, because I've not gone to the Yuma Mega.
Oh, well, I don't know if you've been to Arizona or not.
I've been close to where it's at,
Judge me like
caching, but no, I have not actually managed to make it to the Yuma Mega. It's just that time of year. It just I'm really busy.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Me too. Also February, Bamarama.
Oh,
got-
yeah.
I got Craig here as the only yes.
Yes, absolutely. And it was brilliant. And Scott,
Brilliant.
the whole brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It was lots and lots of fun. This is the type of mega whereby it's a whole almost a week's worth of events, ranging all over the south part of Foley, Alabama, all the way down to the Gulf Shores of Alabama as well. I was there with Josh, the geocaching vlogger. We did videos of it. They were on his YouTube channel. We did two podcasts in regards to it on Treasures of Our Town as well. But Scott, one of the best things is it's happening again next year. And January 15th, Wednesday, January 15th, we're having them on this show right here to talk about Bamarama in 2025. So looking forward to that.
Is Bamarama, is that a block party?
Yes, for next year it's a block party.
And
yes,
a block party.
Yes, and their theme is games, like in terms of board game theme. They've already even produced a really cool, like it looks like a big square Monopoly coin of sorts, but it's a geocaching related sort of a Monopoly coin. It's really cool, really big, really heavy. So
Really heavy.
Heavy, you got weight. Those coins that are quite large, but they've got the dense and they've got weight to them. Yeah, that's what it's like.
Yes.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Okay. Okay. Look. I'm gonna try. Like I said, I'm looking at flights. If I can get a cheap flight there, I'm all over it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we will see. We will see. We move on to March. Cash in, trash out, season 1. Yes, Darryl.
Not I.
Just not giving back, huh, Darryl? Just not giving back. Nope. Craig, to you.
Yes, again, this was part of the Bamarama Mega. So it was the next day on the Sunday. They had the Ceto over the Sunday, and it was part of the parcel. So I got the Ceto that way. So yes,
Craig. Yeah, Jazz, to you.
Yeah, I had at least 3 Cetos during season 1.
Wow, I think I got like 2 Cetos during season 1.
I think I earned like 8 Cetos this year. I need to go back and check. So I did a lot of Cetoing this year.
Darryl, how many Cetos you did this year?
Because of a challenge that's in the area.
I have no Cetos at all this year, and I think that was the same case last year.
I love Darryl.
It's been a rough couple of years for Cetos.
For Cetos and Darryl.
Yep.
They haven't seen your shadow in years.
Well, this year was, as we'll find out later, not a very good caching year for me.
Little spoiler alert.
I know.
All right, we move on to the March Equinox souvenir. These are new, these Equinoxes. We got one coming this weekend. We got to get one. I'll get it. I'm going out this weekend caching. I know that, so I'll get it. But remember, guys, you got to go out this weekend and cache if you want to get that December souvenir. December Equinox, excuse me. But let's get back to the March Equinox. I got it. Darryl, did you get it?
I did.
Oh, Darryl does cache. Look at that. Craig, to you.
Yes, I did.
Chad, to you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you did. All right. Well done, guys. Darryl, did you purposely get it or did you accidentally get it?
Oh no, we purposely did, and you'll kind of get that trend that when we get the emails that say there's a souvenir, we go out and cache.
Do you add it to your show or no? Is it part of your YouTube?
Actually,
show?
this year we haven't done any of those. We were doing some of that stuff early on.
I know you did. Yeah, you occasionally did it. Yeah,
we just weren't getting the views on the hey, get out and do this souvenir stuff. So we'll do some of the caching around mega events. We'll do it around the cool, unique locations, or just as, hey, we're going out caching and this is fun. So we don't do that much geocaching content, but we do have some. And we even do some of the unboxings and whatnot. So like next Wednesday, Christmas Day, we do an unboxing and have a couple of geocoins that you can discover.
It's geocaching day, Darryl.
I do.
You've been to. I have geocached with Darryl. I have.
Yes.
I have actually geocached with Darryl. He has come down to Chicago on Christmas and cached with me.
Yep.
How many years ago was that, Darryl? Good Lord.
That was not that long ago, but it was like 6 or 7, I think.
5, 6 years ago, yeah, something like
Was
that.
it? Good Lord. Wow. Okay. We then move, guys. Do you remember this? The GeoGuessr challenge. Does everybody remember the GeoGuessr challenge in March?
Yep.
Remember that
Yeah,
like
yeah.
came out of nowhere? We used to play that game, Chad. You remember we used to play that game during
Yes.
COVID on the
Yes,
Saturday night.
It's,
The Saturday
it's
night
for
game.
us late night map pervs.
For late
That's
map
the one.
pervs, that's right.
The map
Late night-
pervs.
It spawned the late night map pervs T-shirt. Yes, it did. Yeah. But yeah, the GeoGuessr challenge. I got it. Daryl, did you get it?
I did.
Of course you did. It's a nerdy game.
Yes.
Greg, to you, did you get it?
Yes, I did.
Chad, to you, did you get it?
Most definitely.
Most definitely. I thought it was fun. It was.
That was fun. That was the funnest challenge that I did this year, in my opinion.
Really? Wow. I
Mm.
mean, I thought it was fun just because we had a great time playing it on the Saturday nights, the Saturday night
Right.
shows back in the day.
So it's like, well, I love geocaching, and all the others are, pretty much do the geocaching that I normally would be doing anyways.
Mhm.
But this, you had a little game with it, which made
I
it
know.
fun.
I
know what
loved
I
how
also-
they. I was gonna say I loved how they actually used like high-end cache locations, high hit and
Yeah.
high favorite point cache locations
so
for us too.
Oh, I know that place.
Exactly. But in saying that, there was so many people online especially on Facebook as well, and because of just saying the older generation plays geocaching more than the younger generation, we'll just say that. Some of them couldn't get their head around it, I noticed as well. And so of course then they get on Facebook and they're like, oh, I like to do geocaching outside. What's this geocaching on a computer business? So yeah, there was a lot of that. There was a lot of negative aspect to it too, unfortunately. So yeah.
You know what I also learned is that our podcast, we paid for a premium account on GeoGuessr back from the days of like COVID. We still have the premium account.
Yeah.
I can't say. Yeah, we still have
It
that.
kind of reminded me of what Geocaching Vlogger had tried probably 12 years ago now
Mhm.
with interactive YouTube videos, and guess where the geocache was?
Really?
Yeah.
That was me, Daryl. That was me doing it on remember when it wasn't YouTube channels. It was actually live, and there was the what was that live
Well, we
video?
used to do that too. But
Yes.
no, Joshua had actually done one way, way, way back. I think he had worked with Sir Z-Man.
Oh.
And there was a new YouTube feature where you could actually like click on regions and it would play different videos.
Really?
So they had set that
Oh.
one up. I
Oh.
don't think it exists anymore because I think they actually pulled that out. But
Mhm.
yeah, we had done Periscope. And
Periscope,
remember,
that's it, man.
Scott, we
Oh,
were doing that live on
Periscope.
this show.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah, we found
Yeah.
caches.
Yeah,
Oh, that
we
was
would
a
do
million years
live
ago.
first to finds.
Live first to finds,
Yeah.
yes, in Periscope. Me and Corey went out.
Yep.
Okay. No, we
I think
Periscoped.
I went out once because they never published at the right time for us.
No, but we also did a whole show. Remember, me and Corey went out, and you guided us. We went out
Yes.
without a GPS, and Daryl told us where to go. It was like, he's like,
Just
take a left,
from-
take a right.
Yeah,
take a
just
left.
from Google Maps
Google Maps
and
yeah.
Glimpse.
Glimpse. Oh my God! Wow! Oh wow! Daryl dropping freaking old school memberry bombs, man. Wow! Look at that! Wow!
Yeah, I love Glimpse.
Yeah, I
Oh,
still got
wow.
Glimpse on the phone. I don't
oh,
think
yeah.
I've opened it in
Does it work?
5
Does it still
years.
work?
Yeah, they're still doing updates.
Oh,
Wow.
they went back to doing updates. I didn't know it, but I still use it in so my wife wants to know where I'm at geocaching. It's like, well,
Oh, that's right. Because Chad, you're an Android user. See, with an iPhone, you just share your
Find my
location with
friends.
your
Yeah,
with
find
your
my
wife
friends.
and your friends, and find
Yeah.
my iPhone.
that's too complicated for my wife. Okay, I can
Find my friends is too
she-
complicated, or an iPhone.
she can use that. She has that feature. She has that ability.
Yeah.
She doesn't
She doesn't get it.
use it very well.
You just have to click. You have to click their name, and then the app, the map comes up, and the
There
pin
they are.
moves. There they are. That moves.
It is
literally just
easier
see
on
what she's
iOS
running.
than on Android,
Yeah, it is. It is much easier.
but it is available on Android in
Oh,
the
wow.
Google location sharing.
We're deep diving. We're deep diving history here. We're deep diving members. All right, we move on to April. April, Earth caches get easier to create. Thank God. Remember this? They put out a thing saying, okay, now I know we kind of told you Earth caches are getting harder. Yeah, now it's a pain. Now they're getting easier again. So I think that's probably how Craig got his Earth Cache published.
Scott. I've got many of Earth Cache up my sleeve, all over in almost every state of Australia, and including
Really?
four states of the US. I have an Earth Cache as well. So yes,
You're one of those guys. Huh?
yes, I am.
Okay,
you
my
can't
question
leave.
to you.
You can't leave a holiday cache anywhere, so you can do it with an Earth Cache though.
How many questions do you ask in an Earth Cache?
Normally 3 or 4, and that includes including a photo.
Okay, so
because and every time people answer me different things, even if they're getting the answers wrong in the photo, they're there. I'm like, great work. Did you see the whales when you were there? Because I've got one in South Africa, I've got one in Northern Ireland. They're everywhere. So, and I know the locations and what they're actually looking for. They're normally really good locations in terms of picturesque as well. So you're always going to take a selfie there at that location anyway.
Of course you are. Yes.
Yeah. So that's the sort of locations that I like to put.
No, I hit a bunch of Earth Caches last weekend. I hit a bunch of Earth Caches, and I wasn't like, obviously I took pictures at all of them, even if it wasn't even asked. I still included a picture because just in case you don't think I'm there for some reason. Yes, I am. You know, I always want them to know like I was there.
I'm not one of those CEOs that go, oh, you got question 3 wrong. It's actually limestone, not sandstone. I just go, great job. I hope you enjoyed the location.
Do that, can you? Isn't like even the wrong answer? They can't delete your log because you got wrong.
No, they can't delete your log, but they can. Some people they can tell you you're wrong and this is the correct answer.
Okay, I don't care.
Yeah, and neither do I. And that's the reason why I'm a great CEO when it comes to Earth Caches, because I just accept them as long as there's a photo showing you were there. Scott,
why don't you just ask for a photo?
Well, you can't. You've actually got to have an Earth Cache lesson. You see, you've got to have a lesson, still a geography type lesson. Oh, Scott, I've had an Earth Cache answered by an old guy in Australia, and he hates Earth Caches, but he did mine because it was around the corner from his house. And he said, the rock is grey and it feels dirty. That was it. That was
feels dirty.
And it feels dirty. And that was it. And I had to accept it. So it happens. It happens.
Dirty.
It feels dirty.
All right. Thank you.
Anyway.
Well done. I appreciate that. Thank you. Also in April, the Moga Mega happened. Moga. I've never been to a Moga. I'm proud to say. Cody's gone to a bunch of Mogas. I've never been to a Moga. Anybody been to a Moga? Daryl, you've been to a Moga. Come on.
I have not actually been to a Moga.
Really? You've never been?
Nope. Even when it was like an hour away from me.
I know it's been close to you. I know it's been close to you.
Yeah. Well, I think it was only close the one time.
Shame.
But I think I was in Poland when that one happened.
Oh, really? What are we doing in Poland?
We have an office in Poland, in Krakow.
Of course you do. We get to May. May. Summer creeps upon us, guys. Summer of 2024. Everybody remember when May happened, guys? And the Big Blue Switch Day came and went and gave us a souvenir. I got it. Daryl, did you get it?
I did.
Craig, did you get it?
Yes, I did.
Chad, did you get it?
Another one that I've hit every year since I started caching.
So have I. I think I've hit it too. Yeah. I think I have too. Wait, Scorpio Red's been to 8 Mogas. 8.
Oh, wow.
8. I bet you he's it's kind of, a Moga is it's a competition. I bet he's competed in none of them. I bet. None. We also had the Spring Fling Mega in May. None of us went to the Spring Fling. Chad, you didn't go to Spring Fling this year?
Nope.
You were my go-to on that one, Chad. You were my given there. Given. The ASP Geobash Mega ASP. No one went to the ASP?
No.
See my shell? You didn't go to the ASP?
No.
You were right there. You didn't
go?
No,
it wasn't. I was down in
there. You
live
in New Jersey. That's New York.
No, but I was traveling at the time, and my focus was Arizona and the next one coming up. That was my focus.
It's the Geo Woodstock Mega.
Yes.
In Arizona.
Yes. That's
Chaz. I did not do it. Chaz, you looks like you did it. Talk to me.
Oh yeah, I did it, and I got a cache, at least one cache in every county in Arizona.
Ooh, look at you clearing the counties.
That was the first state that I cleared all the counties.
Really? I did your home state. You've never done your home state. So wait, did you get the challenge cache that clears all the that gets for all the counties?
I didn't find didn't see the challenge cache for that, and so No, I didn't see it. It wasn't really in my path. So
No, who knows where it might not even exist, but usually it exists. Usually,
usually they exist, but I hit a lot of challenge caches, and that was not one of them.
Oh, fair enough. So well done, all of them. How many? Just out of curiosity, how many are in Arizona? It's a kind of a big state.
I want to say it's like 18, 19. There's
That's
not a
it?
lot of counties, but they are strategically positioned
Cut
so
corners.
that you have to drive a fair amount to get them all.
Really?
Yeah.
Craig.
Especially the small. There's a real small one down in the south that you got to go all the way down there to come all the way back up.
Come on. Yeah. Craig.
Yes, yes, I was there, and yes, if people don't believe that Chad was there, he is actually featured in the video that I edited with Josh. As we saw him on the hill talking away as he does, and we ran up to him, Scott, and we turned around and said, "Chaz!" really loud, and we didn't get a sticker or anything.
Got nothing. You
got the pleasure of me turning around and say, "Welcome to the Geocaching Podcast."
No, he didn't. He turned around and said, "Oh, hi, you two." That was it.
Oh, no, I turned around and said, "Welcome to the Geocaching Podcast."
There's video evidence anyway. But anyway,
is it a patron video? Is it patron video evidence or is it your video evidence?
No, it's Josh's on Josh's channel for Geo Woodstock.
Oh, okay.
And I edited it for him for the Geo Woodstock.
He didn't give you a sticker, Chad?
No,
Chad.
I got plenty now.
Stickers, Chad.
I had to join the podcast in order to you to send me the stickers, and now I have to give them out myself. But anyway, while we were there, this is the most important thing, Scott, and you'd love this. While we were there, Josh, myself, and Minnesota Boy as well, a great guy, the three of us traveled down south slightly, and we got the Arizona Geocache. You know,
I'm so jealous. Yes, I know. I'm 2 away. 2.
And there's 2 videos on that one as well. One on Josh's channel and one on Minnesota Boy's channel as well. You have to rock scramble in a Jeep to get like halfway. Dude,
there's gonna be one on our Patreon when I eventually go get it.
Yeah.
All 3 of them are on. Well, I should say all 2 of them are on. All 3 of them will be on very, very soon. But it's I've got 3. 3. I'm almost there. I may go to Florida in January to get number 4. Okay, Craig finds the Arizona Geocache. That's the next thing on the list. Video on Josh's channel.
I rolled into it. See, that was podcasting 101. I rolled into the next for you.
You did. I appreciate you, and I didn't catch on to that, and I apologize. I'm so sorry. We roll into June. See how I used to roll into though? I did see how I did that. Roll into June. That's called the segue, ladies and gentlemen. And we go to Metro Gathering Mega. Craig, you hit that one.
Yes, I did. That's in New Jersey.
You were in town for that one, huh?
I was. Now, next year, they said that this year was their last year. They're never going to do it again. No more mega events, no more Metro Gathering. It's all ended and finished. It was their 10-year anniversary. Uh-huh. And then when they were there, they announced that, maybe next year we're going to do a block party instead. And so they're doing a block party in 2020. I know, but they don't think it that way. They weren't going to do one at all.
Get the sticker.
They weren't going to do one at all, but then when the HQ came out with next year being block party available, then they said yes, they'll do the block party instead. So 2025 Metro Gathering block party.
Okay. I think June. Yeah, when is it in June?
Early June, I think it is.
I think June is the Power Island month. I think it's the month I might go do Power Island. Darryl, you've done Power Island, haven't you?
I have not, because I got pneumonia the weekend we were supposed to.
Literally in your backyard.
Well,
it's in your backyard.
It's on my roof.
Sorry, it's literally on your roof. Literally. It's like me going, I've been to Beverly. I don't get there. It's like 20 minutes from my house.
I thought it was like on the side of your mittens or something.
Yeah. Then we move on. The June solstice souvenir. I got it. Darryl, to you.
I did get that one.
Oh, Darryl actually cashed it. Craig, to you.
Yes, I did.
Chaz, to you.
Definitely.
Nice. Darryl, you got it. Well done.
Hey, if it's a souvenir, I get to go out and find a cache.
Yeah, but you're a Gen X. You're not even a millennial. Like, what is it that you need to get the souvenir? It's not like You're a millennial. You
It's
need the
hey,
award.
I've been reminded to get a geocache.
That's what it is. A reminder.
Uh-huh. That's basically what it came down to this year. It's okay, take some time away from the chores, go find a cache.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. July, everybody may remember, was the big one, the Cosmic Quest. We had the Super Fuel Casher souvenir. I got it. Daryl, to you.
I did.
Craig, to you.
Yes, I did.
Chad, to you.
Definitely.
Then we got the Cosmic Quest Ultra Fuel Casher souvenir. I got it. Daryl, to you.
I did.
Chad.
Yes.
Craig.
Yes.
Then we got Liftoff. I got it. Daryl.
I did.
Craig.
Yes.
Chad.
Of course.
I think I literally got this all during Midwest Geobash. I got the whole thing
Yep.
during
Likewise.
Yeah. Well, didn't you get it like from doing ALs?
from 200 Adventure Labs. Yeah, I got the whole thing from 200 Adventure Labs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Cosmic Quest. Here we go. Hold on. Discover the Spaceship which was the secret one. This
Mhm,
was the uber nerdy one,
mhm,
which blows my mind on this, but I found it.
mhm.
Craig, to you.
Yes.
Chad, to you.
Yes, because I was informed that there was one.
Uber nerd Daryl, to you.
I did not.
Daryl, how did you not get it?
See, because I didn't get the notification. I didn't go and look for it.
It's like he needs like the smack on the face. Like,
Yes.
Daryl, get it.
Well,
Hey, we
a little
did
fraud.
Midwest Geobash, and we're like, okay, that's it. We're done until the next one.
And you were done until this uber nerdy one came out. You were.
Well, yes, but we didn't even know it came out, so we didn't even try.
Also in the month of July, the Midwest Geobash Mega. I was there. Daryl, to you.
I was there.
I was I was walking. No, I think I was scootering, and I see Daryl with his wife under a tree looking confused. I'm like, Daryl, what's up, buddy? He's like, oh, hey, what's up, man? Like,
Well, isn't
Daryl.
that usually the case? That I look confused.
just standing there, like looking confused.
He was confused as to why he missed out on the Discover the Spaceship. That's what it was.
Daryl and Craig and Chad, neither of you, obviously. Craig's been there.
No.
Chad's been there in the past. Craig, have you ever been there? You ever go to Midwest?
No. And Scott, this time I was going.
I know you were
planned
gonna
to go. And then my car engine, like my SUV engine, went poof and just gone.
No, because I
I
remember
even
Jesse
looked.
was like, I think Craig's supposed to be here. I'm
Yes,
like,
I booked a campsite. I paid for a campsite. I
Wow.
even looked at hiring a U-Haul van and putting a bed in the back and bringing that along instead. But that was going to cost $1,300, $1,400. I went, no, that's going towards the engine instead.
no, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
So
That's
yeah,
crazy. That's
I
crazy.
was going.
Okay, we creep into August. Premium members get the self-service AL credits. The Adventure Lab credits come into play here. Everybody get their free credit. I got one sitting in the queue, so I ain't getting nothing.
Likewise, I still have one from like 3 years ago. And the worst part is I have it put together. I just haven't put it out.
Oh, Daryl, push play on that. Come on,
Daryl.
Daryl.
Well, put together means it's in my notepad waiting for that credit to hit,
Not built.
and then I haven't transferred it into
Oh,
the
okay.
builder.
That's a little different. I thought you had it
Yeah.
built. Like, I just need to push play.
No.
Like
Yeah.
a I'm just too lazy.
No,
Press the any key. No. Scott, I had two up my sleeve for this one as well, and I gave my two to the new Adventure Lab art in West Virginia for the Geo Woodstock next year.
I'm really looking for it. It's like 600.
Yeah, it's huge. So I gave my
Do you
two to
have
that.
any idea how many caches we're gonna get next year?
Oh yeah. You think
4,000
this year
in
was
the
big?
book.
One or two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
4,000 in the book, and then I average 1,500,
Mm-hmm,
and then I'm going to West Virginia where I'm probably gonna get 800.
mm-hmm.
Oh man. It's gonna
So what I did was, because I used my two, I didn't have any left, and therefore then I qualified to get myself another set. I got myself another set. Now this one, Scott, very, very special. Josh and I are actually doing our live podcast on the day at Geo Woodstock next year. I'm pressing play on my Adventure Lab at the location, on the stage at which we answer the questions live on stage. The Adventure Lab lasts for 1 hour, and that's it. It's turned off. That's it done.
Oh,
Yes, yes. A 1 hour, 5-stage adventure lab. You have to be in the actual audience and listen and do it as you play along. Do you like that?
So it's not multiple choice, is what you're telling me?
No. We'll be there with the answers. So exactly.
Okay,
I love the multiple
I
choice.
expect text messages to come out to me to tell me what to put in.
All right. Also, International Geocaching Day souvenir. I got it. Darryl, to you.
I did.
Chad,
Yes.
Craig.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Everybody got it. Well done, guys. West Bend Cash Bash Mega happened this year. Guys, I've been going to that thing for 14 years. This was the first one I missed in 14 years. Can you believe that, Darryl? First one I missed.
No, I
Since
don't think I
2010.
can.
Literally since 2010. First one I missed. That's crazy. Like,
Wow.
I couldn't. Shane had a tournament. I couldn't do it. Shane had a tournament. Had to go to Ohio of all places. Sandusky, Ohio. That's where I spent my weekend.
Did you at least get to ride the rides?
No, I did not ride the ride, Daryl.
So, what's the point of going to Sandusky,
You
Ohio?
have to be so high.
Oh, you beat me, Chad. You beat me.
He doesn't meet the qualification.
Oh, wow. We're going with the freaking low-hanging fruit here. Well done.
You beat me, Chad. You beat me. I love it.
Chad finds his 9,000th cache. Well done, Chad. 9,000.
Add a webcam, so making, I think, my 13th unique icon for a milestone cache.
Wow. Well done, sir. September, Scott finds the Missouri geocache. Nice. I like that. I found the Missouri geocache. That was my second geocache. I had found Wisconsin's in July, and then I found Missouri's in September. Yeah. Up again, all of it, Patreon video, all of it. Also in September, the September Equinox souvenir. I got it. Daryl, to you.
I did not.
Daryl, that was an email, Daryl.
I know.
Pretty sure that was an email.
It
Craig,
was.
to you.
Yes.
Chad, to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The Cash and Trash Out Season 2 souvenir. I got it. Chad, to you.
Of course.
Craig, to you.
No.
Oh.
Well, it wasn't attached to a mega event somewhere that I attended, so of course I'm not going to get it.
Daryl, to you.
I did not.
Did not. Continuing
Continuing my perfect score for the year, I got no Cetos.
Just a way to give back, guys. The World Postcard Day souvenir. Remember this the weirdest, I think the weirdest souvenir they've ever had, the World Postcard Day souvenir. Nothing with nothing. Like, it was the weirdest one. I got it. Craig, did you get it?
Yes, in an event, a postcard event in Birmingham, Alabama.
Nice.
Yeah.
Chad, did you get it?
Yes, I did it. So on the same day that I did a Ceto, actually.
Oh, nice.
So
Daryl.
we had a Ceto / postcard day event, and they're separated in time so that they were two actual events. But we had postcards, and we sent postcards to headquarters and other people who wanted postcards.
Oh, nice. You didn't
Here
ask
I
me
am
if I wanted a
thinking-
postcard.
Here I am thinking you wrote the postcards out, put them on the ground, and then picked them up as the Ceto. That was the.
I was thinking the same thing.
No, that's the lazy man Ceto. We actually walked around the park.
Lazy man. Let me eat and then clean it up.
Well, I do usually qualify directly for the Cetos because I have my Starbucks coffee container, I've got the sandwich container, and I've got the napkin. So the 3 pieces of trash,
Well, there you go, right there. That's a Ceto right there.
But I always go out and actually do Ceto.
Daryl, to you, sir. World Postcard Day.
I did not.
Pretty sure it was an email, Daryl.
Yeah, well, I think I did a perfect score for September as well. I got no caches.
You got none. Yeah, you got nothing. Yeah.
Nothing.
Well done, Daryl.
Wow.
Well done, sir. We move to October. We're getting through the year here. GeoCoin Fest Mega. None of us attended the GeoCoin Fest. No.
They had to move that too, unfortunately. So, but
I don't
luckily,
even
it
know
still
where
went
was it?
through.
I don't even know where it was this year. Was it in California?
New York.
It was New York this year.
Upstate New York. Yeah, upstate New York.
Wow.
They had to move it because they had it in a grand ballroom of some hotel. That hotel went under like a month before, and then they had to move it to another grand ballroom of some sort. So,
Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal.
yeah.
I didn't hear
Poor
about that.
guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, the Adventure Day souvenir. I got it. Daryl, to you.
I got that one.
Oh, good for you. Look at that. Craig, to you.
Yes, I did.
Chad, to you.
Yes, I did. I don't have it marked in here, but yes, I did.
Yes, you did. All right. The International Earth Cache Day souvenir. The one every year I struggle with because I found every Earth cache within a 50-mile radius of where I live. I did. I pulled it off. Craig, to you.
Yes, I did.
Chad, to you.
Easy breezy. I got tons of earth caches around here.
Must be nice. Daryl, to you, sir.
I did not, for the same reason you always struggle.
There's no Earth caches around.
The
Okay.
earth caches that show up on my find are my earth caches.
Meyer. Also,
I want to say thank you to Rapella Dude for putting out like 100 earth caches in my area.
Really? Wow, that must be nice.
Actually, I did look it up. He only has 70 earth caches put out, but still, that's a lot of earth caches.
That is a lot of Earth caches.
Mm-hmm.
Adventure Day 2024. I got it. Daryl, to you.
I got that one.
Chad.
Hang on, didn't we already go over this Adventure Day
No.
souvenir?
No, we did not. This is the Adventure Lab Day souvenir. No, we did the International Earth Day souvenir.
Okay,
Just say yes,
yes, I did.
Sure. You sure you did?
Hey,
Yeah, okay.
Yes, I did, Scott, as well.
Thank you. Thank you, Craig.
You're welcome.
The Going Caching Mega, the final
Mm-hmm.
Going Caching Mega ever.
Mm-hmm.
I did not attend it. I couldn't. I tried very, very hard. I just couldn't make it work. It gutted me. But I know Chad and Craig went.
We did, and we cached together the day before. We actually did a little hike, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. And that video is on Patreon as well. So
It is. It's a page.
Yeah. That's on Patreon video.
He made fun of me. He knew some of the secrets and like poking at me.
Oh, you know what, Scott? It wasn't that hard. You know, I mean, when a target's that soft, it's not that hard to throw stuff at. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You're welcome, Chad. You're welcome. And we had your mate was there with us too, Chad. Well, I can't think of his name now. Was it mate?
Bible
No.
Man Rick.
That's it.
Bible Man,
Yeah. Really nice guy too. Really nice. Shout out to him. Really nice guy. He also helped me poke a bit of fun to Chad too. So that was good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We strolled into November here, which is just last month. I got my 25,000th find in November.
Well done.
I got 48 contiguous states in the U.S. with Shane when we went to Las Vegas, all on a Patreon video, the whole thing.
Mhm.
See my shelf featured on the geocaching blog. How about that?
Yeah.
How much?
Thank you, mate.
How did that do for you? How much your viewership jump on that one?
Yeah, I think I got like 10 people
No
extra on my
way, that's
Instagram.
it?
Yeah, that's it. Like it wasn't. I got a few more reached out to me because they looked at the gift video from last year, the year before,
Right.
and so a lot of people, it's not a funny video. It's a real sort of a deep dive video of what
Yours,
what's
it was
actually-
absolutely not funny at all. I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
what?
and
Whoa.
so it tugs on heartstrings, and people like look and go, you know what? Yeah, we can make fun of these things and we can laugh and joke around as we all do, but deep down, we all know what geocaching does for us, for our mental health, for our physical health, for our well-being and stuff too. So I got more people reaching out to me in regards to the video of the gift video too. So that was nice. So yeah, thank you to everyone who reached out too. So
Okay. See my shell. I'll let you read the next one, dude. Go ahead.
oh, I got this year. I got 9 extra USA states. So now I'm at 48. Scott,
48.
I'm missing Maine and New Hampshire of all places.
I want to punch you. I literally want to punch you.
I
Like, he
also
already
got
has Alaska and he has Hawaii. Maine, what is it? Maine and New Hampshire,
New Hampshire, the two top like right hand corners.
like right by where you live.
Well, God, New Jersey. It's too cold now.
Really,
It's
really,
too
dude.
cold. I wouldn't go up now.
Really?
It's too cold
Dude,
now.
it's like me going to freaking Kentucky.
Yeah,
Really.
but going Kentucky with what 6 foot of snow? No, thank you. Like, yeah,
There's no 6 foot of snow in Kentucky.
no, in Maine or New Hampshire at the moment, like it's cold.
Dude, you
now.
zip in, you grab a cache, you zip out.
No.
You're
I
not
gotta
like
do it-
going
I
to see
gotta
the
do it-
sights.
I got to do it properly. But more importantly, Scott, as well, I got 6 other country souvenirs, including UK and Ireland as well too. So yeah, that was a big trip, including Europe's first ever geocache, GC43. It was placed in June the 3rd of the year 2000. So I got that one. Now, Scott, you would love that too, because that is a hike. That is a decent hike. Yeah, really cool hike, that one too.
Nice.
So GC43, have a look at the post and you'll see my photo on there.
And I recognize that on GeoGuessr. That was one.
Oh yeah,
Was it
that was,
really?
yeah, it was.
It's like yeah. I've looked at this one enough that I know that's it, even though I haven't been there yet.
Mhm.
Daryl, when you were in
I will go
Poland,
with
did you get a cache while you were in Poland, Daryl?
I actually got multiple caches.
Oh,
Almost every day, I think I got a cache on my walk to work and the walk back from work.
Oh,
And
good.
I got an event. Fortunately,
No
the
way.
day before I was leaving, there was a school group that was visiting, and the host of the group had a video in the town square, or had an
I know.
event in the town
Event
square.
in
Yeah,
town square. Nice.
Were you able to communicate with them?
yeah, because they all spoke English.
Okay.
Fortunately, Krakow is a very touristy town, and they cater to hen parties from the UK.
Oh.
Okay.
So they were all geocachers. Did they know who you were? Were they like, oh, DarrylW4?
No,
what's that accent?
but I did get some
That's
hints
terrible.
on
That's
some of the really challenging
Oh,
caches, and still can find them.
And it's easy to communicate as well, because they're not fully from Poland. They're only Polish.
Nobody recognized you, Daryl? Really?
Nope,
You weren't like, do you know who I am?
Uh,
You know who I am?
I
of
got
course
it.
not.
You should have been like, I'm DarrylW4, man. Godfather of podcasts.
I'm not
Respect.
sure they knew what podcasts were, because how many podcasts are there in Poland? And
Kiss the ring of DarrylW4.
there are German podcasts, and I think there were some of the German geocachers there too.
Oh, okay. And then we roll into December, which is this month. I have found Minnesota's geocache and the oldest in Minnesota just last weekend. So that's 3 geocaches for me out of 5. See, Michelle, how many have you found?
Of the geocaches, I think 2. I found Florida and Arizona. That's the only 2.
Oh.
With Josh. I've been with Josh at the time too. So that
You
was,
got
he was
two,
high on his
I,
list.
you got 2 I don't have.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah.
I got left. That's all I got
Yeah,
left.
the one in Florida, I'll tell you now, it's great because it's in the middle of this street sort of area, high muggle area, makes a difference. And then you do the actual cache for it too in the visitor center, big ammo can inside the visitor center.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little concerned. We went. It's also Minnesota's is also at it's at a rest stop,
Mhm.
and I didn't anticipate snow. And there was about 2 inches of snow, which wasn't bad, but the grass was so overgrown. I was starting to panic. because I was kicking around for about 10 minutes, and I was starting to panic because sun's going down. And it was like 2:30, and I know I had a couple of hours, but it was cold. It was like 10 degrees out, 9 degrees out, and it was way deep. It wasn't like I wasn't near the car at all, so it wasn't like you'd hop back in the car, warm up. And I was starting to panic a little bit because it'd been like 10, 15 minutes. And I stumbled across it. I'm like, oh, thank God. Thank God.
Where's your tot of the metal detector tot? You need a metal detector.
I know. I was like, oh, where's metal? Don't they make hand metal detectors too now? They have like
Yeah.
I need one. Yeah, because I was terrified. I'm like, there's no way I'm walking away from this. I will get a flashlight and I will be here. I'm not walking away. It's in Brainerd, Minnesota. I'm not walking away from it. No way I'm walking away. So I didn't have to. I got it. And that's December. I mean, we got like the December equinox coming up next week. You've got the end of the year ones that are coming up. The end of the year one in 2024. I'm gonna get it. I'm sure we'll all get it. Maybe not Daryl.
Yeah.
It's an email.
No, I got the email.
Okay.
And I am planning on getting one. I just don't have a plan to get it.
Okay, good.
And
So now-
on there, I was gonna say, Scott, as well,
on my calendar.
It's on the calendar.
Yep.
Right.
on their recent blog, the recent blog that came out this week, it shows you all their souvenirs for next year as well. And,
I know.
and the gift is coming back.
I saw that. We're going to talk about that in January's Cash or Coffee.
Oh, okay.
That's what
Sorry.
we're bringing up.
Tune in for January.
Yeah, save for January. Okay, we come to the totals, the best part of the show. Total fines for the year. I'm going to start out with Darryl.
I have a whopping 319.
319.
Not even one per day.
Not even one per day. Let's go to Chaz. Chaz, final total for the year.
1,166
So far, anyway.
so far and
So
counting.
Daryl's probably done. You have it so far. Daryl, you going to go out geocaching this year?
We are probably not, because the weather is not supposed to be conducive to it.
Dude, there's no
No.
bad weather, only bad clothing choices. We know
Well,
we've talked about this
we'll
before.
find out.
We've talked
I am getting new tires on the car, so that hopefully I can.
Oh, okay. There you go. Craig, final total for the year, sir.
Well, it's not final because so far,
So far.
1,736, and it'll be 4 times that next year. Just saying, 4 times.
Literally,
next
I
year.
know. Oh my
Literally.
god, we're gonna have
Yeah,
so
yeah.
many next year. Oh my god.
And
And
what
for
about
me,
you?
my final total for this year so far, I got geocaching. I easily have another 100. Easy,
Mm.
another 100. So far is 1,922 fines.
Nice golf clap for you, Scott.
Almost 2,000 fines. I'll hit 2,000.
You hit
Absolutely,
2,000.
easily hit 2,000. Easy.
Easy.
So yeah, I haven't hit 2,000, mind you. I have not hit 2,000 since 2013. It's the last time I hit 2,000 fines.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a
I've
while.
only hit it once, and that was in 2022.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I don't know. I went to 1 mega, guys. 1 mega. That's all I went to this year, and I have that many fines.
Yeah,
don't
but
even-
Scott, that 1 mega, how many fines did you get sitting there drinking your beer at the round thing? What do you call it? The fire pit area, and doing your
Right.
adventure labs on
Yeah.
site. How many? Over 200.
Don't hate
just
the player,
sitting-
man. Hate the game. Don't hate the player. Don't hate
Oh, I don't hate the play. But
No,
in
I
saying that too, the live listeners right now, you've got people doing their numbers in the live show as well. You know, you've got things like Tivia from 1,090 all the way up to Glenn Morton with 3,496 this year. So a lot of the people listening live as well are over the 1,000 mark as well, which is really good to see.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure the adventure labs help. You know, I have
Oh,
no
yeah.
doubt those help.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure I probably did 500 adventure labs, if not more. Probably, it's my guess. If I had to guess.
You can see that in Project GC. By the
Okay,
way.
it's too lazy.
So I
Okay,
did
and one thing I
390
like,
lab caches this year.
souvenir totals, which I don't know, one of you guys added it. I didn't add this. Who added this?
Oh,
Craig, did you add this?
me.
You added this?
me.
Souvenir totals. This isn't for this year. This is total, right? This is
Total.
overall.
This is total overall so
Okay.
far. Yeah.
We're gonna go total. Daryl, how many souvenirs do you totally have? What souvenirs have been around for how long? 10 years? How long have they been around?
I think a little over 10 years, but right around there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've
Yeah.
got 292 now.
292. Greg, to you.
I've only been caching for 9.5 years, and I'm at 302.
Oh, nice. Chad.
I read my emails.
Chad, to you.
307. I stay on a podcast, so I'm alerted while I'm doing the podcast that I've got a challenge or a souvenir to come up.
See, I will say it is much harder to keep alert on what's happening in the geocaching community when I'm not on a podcast. But now I actually have the time, except somehow I didn't end up with time this year. But now I have the time to do it. I don't get out and do it.
Well, that's whose fault is that, Daryl? And finally to me, well, Chad, you did 307, and then I have 329 souvenirs.
Oh,
I
nice.
don't know how. Because
Nice.
Well, you got all 50 states or 48.
that helps.
48
you could take states, so that helps.
Yeah.
All those West Bend megas help.
Mhm.
yes,
Yeah,
and
Megas
also,
help.
but
Yep.
Well, you have the 31 days of August, right?
I do have the 31 days of August. Yes, I do, sir.
And,
Yeah.
and I got sick.
remember
104
you guys
degree. I got sepsis and wound up in the hospital and missed out about a week of the 31 days of August.
And I wasn't even caching then. I didn't even know about it, so I don't have any of those.
He was too busy dancing.
I
was a-
was.
He was a dancer.
I was. I still am technically.
Oh, God, I'll pay money to see that. Hey, I would pay good money to see that.
There's videos, Scott. There is video.
Oh, I've seen the video, but that's
Oh, yeah.
that's young That's young, Craig.
That's 3 years ago, Craig.
Oh, Craig. You've
Yeah.
aged horribly.
Well, yeah, that's what. Yeah, it happens when you get on a podcast like this and you have to answer to a boss like Scott Burks. But anyway, throwing it out there.
There you go. All right. Well played, sir. Well played. Well played.
How dare you?
All right. Darryl, you're my favorite person, one of my favorite people on the planet. And I appreciate you coming on the show once again to do the year in review.
It is always a pleasure to come back.
Oh, it's always a pleasure to have you. You are always welcome here, Darryl.
And very entertaining. Where else do I get this kind of comic entertainment?
Abuse.
I will say before he goes as well, I was very proud, Scott, a couple of years back now, that I attended Geo Woodstock there in Owensboro, Kentucky, and I celebrated my 10,000th milestone at Owensboro, Geo Woodstock, alongside Darryl, who also celebrated his 10,000 find on the same day at the same event together. So yeah, I do appreciate you too, Darryl, and I do miss. I'll be honest, I do miss your podcast, mate. Just saying.
I do.
So,
Yes, I do. Well,
yeah,
I do as
yeah.
well. Anybody who doesn't know Darryl, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
But I get my DarrylW4 fix on his YouTube channel. Darryl, what's your YouTube channel, mate?
It is RDW Adventures. If you hit YouTube, it's just RDW Adventures. And we do a lot of geocaching kind of off on the side, but it's mostly other interesting things. However, I will give you guys the tip that if you are in the Metro Detroit area, we occasionally hide unactivated trackables and post to the shorts feed where those get hidden. So
do people actually find them?
Yeah, they do. We've not gotten quite the answers that I want, because we've got the trackable for people to actually post when they find it. Discover this to say that you find it. But we know that they go missing and get activated.
Nice.
So it happens.
So everybody check out Darryl. And Darryl is the best. Darryl, for anybody who doesn't know, history of Darryl. He was on the show a long time ago. He was one of the hosts of this show. Before that, he ran Caches of the Round Table. You had Geo Gearheads.
Cache-Maniacs.
Cache-Maniacs. I knew I was missing one. I like Cache-Maniacs and the bike
there's
one.
more too.
The bike
Well, that
one.
was my first. That was before I even found geocaching. I found geocaching through the Michigan Cycling Podcast.
Oh, God bless.
And I had reached out to Sonny and Sandy, trying to get more information about the geocaching to feature in the Michigan Cycling Podcast.
It was the best. Did we ever find one and play it on the show? I don't remember. It's been so long. Did we ever find one?
They are on Internet Archive, but I think we actually did grab audio from the first episode that I put out there for like the 10th anniversary show of Geocaching Podcast.
That's so good. So good. So anyway, guys, Darryl, I know Darryl. Let me tell you about Darryl, how awesome. Darryl's an amazing person. I love Darryl to death. He saved me. An old friend of mine, Walt Grogan, and I did a little show called the Chicago Geocacher Podcast way back in like 2010. And we didn't know what the heck we were doing. We were just having fun. We were swearing. We were doing 4-hour shows. It was fantastic. And Darryl, and Darryl, like we needed help. Darryl literally got a hold of me and said, "Hey, you know what? In this, especially in this day and age, when like you are competition, he said, how can I help you? What do you need help with? I think you ever said like, hey, we need a new board. And Darryl's like, hey, dude, I have a board. You could have it. Drive out to Michigan, come get it. Like, was going to give me a board. Didn't even know who I was, Yeah. So I will never speak ill of Darryl. I will only speak positive of Darryl. I love him so much. And like Darryl's an amazing person to actually want to help and reach out and help people who don't know what they're doing. And Darryl, for the record, I've paid it forward times 10. I have always, whenever someone has come to me, I've always helped them out and always never shooed them away, just because I've learned from Darryl.
And Scott, sorry to interrupt. Didn't you tell me when you told me when we first started talking about the show, etc. as well, you said to me that Darryl was the person literally behind the fact that people can call in now, right now. People can call in at the phone lines because of Darryl. When
Andy gave me this show, when Andy handed the show to me, the first person I called was not my wife. The first person I called was Darryl. And I said, Darryl, help me. And he said, of course I'll help you.
Yeah.
And for Darryl, you remember, for like a month, for 5 weeks, me and you almost every day almost every day, worked on it and worked on it and worked on it. And I bought more crap because Darryl's like, all right, buy this. Let's try this. That didn't work. Buy this. Let's try this. I bought so much stuff off of Amazon. This show was in the black for months. In the red. Excuse me. In the red. For months.
In the red.
Months. This show was in the red. Just because
Yeah,
Darryl kept
doing the
making me buy
call-in
it.
stuff is really tricky.
Yeah.
I don't think people have any clue how tough that actually is.
And how
So-
expensive that really is
Oh,
as well.
God.
Yes.
That's I think the main cost. And when we talk
Yeah.
about, and when Scott talks about patrons as well, that really does go towards literally the main cost is the
Absolutely.
call-in show,
Yeah.
as opposed to any other part of the
And
show.
it's the best part of the show. And it's the
It
best
is.
part.
It is.
You know. And so, and when we figured it out, I couldn't believe it. I mean, I couldn't believe we actually figured it out. So yeah, so Darryl also helped me again in 2018. Yes, when Darryl was the first person I called. I said, "Help me, Darryl. You're my only hope."
Well, we had such a great geocaching podcasting community for a long time, which was why we did Cachers the Roundtable. Yeah, every month we got
Yes.
2, 3. I think we did 8 or 9 people from other shows on that one roundtable show one month.
Yeah,
It was
fun.
an insane, crazy show, and it just
You can do it now.
speaks to the community we had. No,
Yeah, you
no.
can do it.
Well,
Meanwhile,
the problem became trying to get everyone together.
Yeah.
Just the time zones and trying to get it coordinated, even for once a month. You just couldn't do it.
Darryl, your wife sent me a text of Kugel. Your wife is-
Yes. You wanted Google. She sent you.
Oh,
Google.
it's so good. Kugel's the best. She's sending me. She's literally texting me Kugel pictures, guys. If you're
Never heard of it.
in the office,
Never
I'm
heard
showing
of
you my camera. It's look, it's Kugel. It's
it.
Kugel.
Never heard of it. I'm
You
going
have
to
to
have
look
to Google
it
it.
up.
You've never. Oh, cool. Okay,
Never
you need
heard
to
of
go
it.
into a Jewish deli.
I was
And-
just going to say,
Oh,
hit a Jewish deli in New York. You'll probably get the most amazing Google.
Oh, it's so good. My grandmother, God rest her soul, made the best Kugel ever. Yeah. So Daryl's wife is torturing me by sending me pictures of Kugel that she's.
Well,
currently-
you said you wanted Google. She sent you Google. What do you want?
she needs to mail me the Kugel.
for
All right,
people
Well,
out
but
there,
then it gets all yucky.
before you finish, Scott, but for people out there thinking, just to let you know, it is a baked casserole, mostly commonly made with egg noodles, cottage cheese, sour cream, and eggs, often served sweet with added sugar and dried fruit. So save people Googling. That's what it sounds delicious.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's a
Sounds
Jewish
delicious.
delicacy.
Mhm.
Yes. It's funny, a funny story. I'm going to close the show with a funny story. So my grandmother made the best Kugel ever, right? She old Jewish woman, bless her heart, greatest woman on the planet, been gone for 20 years. She made the Kugel, but she only made it when people died. Because when you die and you're Jewish, you have what's called a shiva house. It's kind of like a wake, but you do it after you bury the person. You go to the people's house, you have dinner and stuff like that. It's called the shiva house. So grandma would only make it during shiva houses. So so when someone in the family died, it was kind of a mixed thing. It's like, oh, that sucks that Uncle Eddie died, but hey, we get grandma's Kugel. So lose win. So whenever someone died, it was like, oh, yay. Yeah. Yay.
The icing on the cake.
My mom would be like, are you going to the Shiva house? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to the Shiva house. Grandma's Kugel going to be the Shiva house. I'm going to the Shiva house. Yeah. So yeah, it was one of those things that was like sad but happy because she got the Kugel. Yeah. So, and then when she died, nobody made the Kugel for her Shiva house. It was just
Oh.
super sad. It was one of those,
Scott.
oh yeah, let's get deep on it. Let's end the show on a deep note here with my
Yeah,
grandmother.
thanks for that. Thank you.
Nobody made the Kugel when Grams died. Yeah. All right, Darryl, we appreciate you, buddy. I love you to death. Thanks for coming on the show again.
Oh,
be
always a pleasure, and happy to come back next year.
All right. Next week, guys. Next week, we're going to have a show because I'm a horrible, horrible boss. And we're going to have a show on Christmas Day. It is the Geocaching and Presents Received Review Show. We're going to talk about geocaching. We're going to talk about presents our little non-Jew friends, hosts have gotten. You guys can call in and we could talk about your presents or your geocaching day. If you happen to geocache that day, you can give us a call. We'll talk all about it.
And
If you wanna
Chad, it's a public holiday. You and I get double time payments. So 00 is still zero.
Double
just saying.
zero is still zero.
Nice.
It's still zero. Yes. So that's next week's show.
I gotta
guys.
try to sneak out of the house and get a couple.
Yeah, come on, Chad. Geocache for Christ's sake. Come on.
Mm.
I'm gonna take his name in vain. It's Christmas. I can do it. So yeah. So that's the show this week, guys. Join us next week. It's gonna be a lot of fun show. We can talk all about what presents you got. So, all right, here we go. We will talk to you guys next week. Everybody, be good, be safe. You hug those loved ones, and we'll talk to you guys. Whoop, that's the wrong music. Let's try that again.
Ending the
We're
ending the
gonna try
year on
that
a good
again.
note.
Yeah, that's nice though, isn't it? This is like from Friday nights, the Saturday night show. Was it?
Compared to
it was-
grandma dying, like this is actually makes you happy. So, but
Dude,
anyway.
she was my grandma was the best. Seriously, my grandma was the best. She was
Yeah.
her funeral. We roasted her. We actually had a roast. Like we got
Yeah.
up there and tore her apart because that's the kind of she would want that. Me, my dad, and my uncle, we roasted the crap out of her, and it was so damn funny. And people were, we actually had the guy who runs the cemetery. He's like, I have seen 10,000 funerals. I have never seen a funeral like that in my life. It's like that was amazing. That you guys just like ripped her apart, and everyone loved it.
At my grandmother's funeral, everyone danced. I got everyone up to dance. I was the same. Everyone actually got up and danced. So same thing. Anyway.
Best. All right, sorry guys. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, we'll talk to you guys next week. Everybody be well, be safe, hug your loved ones. Yeah. Okay, next week. Bye. Please join us again every Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, as we stream live on Facebook and YouTube. The archived video versions of our podcast are available on our website or on our YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. If you like the show, please head on over to Apple Podcasts and rate, review, and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, make sure you click the subscribe or get notified buttons to know exactly when we go live. And hey, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron of our show. With tiers starting as low as $5, you will get a ton of additional information, extra audio, extra video, only available to our patron members. Please head on over to patreon.com today and subscribe. That's patreon.com/The Geocaching Podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cashly, Logwork, FDF Geocacher Magazine, the Max Suds Body Company, Practical Geocaching, Arted Crafted, PathTags.com, Cashcraft, and GeoGo. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. That's all we got this week, so we'll see you next week talking geocaching, taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones, and we will talk to you guys next week. And we're clear. That sounded really quiet.
Yeah, it started off really quiet.
Like really quiet.
Yeah.
Lucky
it
for all
started
the
off
listeners.
especially quiet.
But lucky for all the actual listeners out there, Scott, you now edit the top and tail of the show, so it sounds perfect when you do it. I appreciate it, mate. I do appreciate it. Because I listen from start to finish. I don't fast forward anything.
You really?
Yeah, I do, absolutely. I've got to make sure my voice sounds good. Like, come on.
All right, guys. Everybody be well. Darryl, you're the best. Stay right there. Okay, buddy. We'll talk to you soon, everybody. Bye-bye. Be well.
Thanks, Darryl.
Have a good Christmas. Bye-bye.